dark abyss. All your deeds laid bare, all your sins punished. I can offer you an escape.
Alright, guys. I was supposed to do this stream the other day, but I had to keep putting it off. So, I'm going to try to get this one out of the way. It ain't going to be that long, but, this whole story with this missing vlogger girl that they found dead, and now her boyfriend's on the run or hiding or whatever he's doing in the woods, in the swamp, something. I don't know. I ain't keeping that close of tabs on it. But I do know this. The police got enough problems. And they don't need some washed up TV guy getting in the middle of their investigation, pretending to be a private investigator, like he went and knocked on the door of the dude's parents. That is directly interfering with a police investigation. You're not supposed to be going and interviewing potential suspects or potential witnesses. You're not a law officer. You're a bounty hunter, and you're a bounty hunter in Hawaii. You're not a registered bounty hunter in all of America. You're a registered bounty hunter in Hawaii. Yes, exactly. He's talking to the neighbors. You're stepping on the police toes. And it's also you can get some publicity for your dying career. Because nobody watches his TV show anymore. Nobody wants to see you pick up a perp and sit in your truck and pray with him. Because that's all he did on his show. He'll pick up somebody and sit in the truck and pray and then take them to jail. Dude, nobody wants to watch that. That stuff is old. And that's the reason why he's out messing around with this investigation. Putting his nose where it don't belong. You know, if this guy gets caught, he gets caught. But I saw today where he's actually arguing with the police. You know, the police are like, hey, look, if you know anything, you need to tell us. Because we're the actual police. Oh, I'm not sharing anything with the cops. So that's how you know that he's just doing it for publicity and for cash. Because if you were truly interested in catching this dude and you had information to where he was, you would tell the police. But he wants to be the one to bring the guy in. So he's not communicating with the cops. That's how you know he could care less about the situation. He could care less about what happened to that girl. He could care less. All he's trying to do is get some publicity for his career. Look, man, people felt sorry for him when his wife died, you know. And what did he do to get some publicity? Married his wife's best friend. And then something happened to that chick. I forgot what it was. I think he divorced her or she died or something. I don't know. I can't remember. Because his career sucks and nobody really cares. But he should be arrested. Because you are 100% getting in the way of what the police are trying to do. Not to mention the FBI. I'm surprised they haven't handcuffed him already. Because usually the feds don't play that kind of stuff. But I guess they're just kind of humoring the guy. They understand that his career is over. And they kind of just letting him do whatever it is. But honestly, if I was the police, I would put him in jail. Or I would at least give him instructions to get out of a police investigation. Because the fact is, you are injecting yourself into something that's none of your business. Oh, I saw the thing about the reward money or whatever. Dude, there ain't no reward money because no one offered any reward money. The police are just simply trying to find the dude. And here's the thing. They offered to let this guy operate as long as he don't stick his nose directly in their business. They don't care what he does. But he took that as, I can do what I want. The woman, the mom of the guy they're looking for called the cops on him because he wouldn't stop coming to their house. Reportedly, he's been to their house and knocked on the door several times bugging these people. The only ones that they have to talk to, and they don't even have to talk to them, is the cops and the FBI. And that's only with a lawyer present. They don't have to talk to some bounty hunter from Hawaii who don't know what's going on. You need to find a better way to get your career jump started because this is a serious investigation. You got one person dead, another person missing, and I'll find him. He's been on Fox News and he's been everywhere doing interviews. Now I want y'all to think about it. When the last time anybody actually cared about Dog the Bounty Hunter? When the last time you remember anybody talking about this man? But now that he done stuck his nose in this, he's all over the place. Okay, you got what you wanted. You got people to remember that you still exist. Now it's time to get out of this before you mess around and ruin the investigation. There are several ways that he can screw this up. Let's say, for instance, he does find out where this dude is, or he finds a trail where this guy was, and he tampers with evidence. Let's say you find a camping site where this guy was living and you mess with the stuff that's there. Then any defense attorney can get that evidence thrown out of court. Because all they have to do is say, Your Honor, this evidence was tampered with by somebody not in law enforcement. Boom, hit the gavel, they're going to throw it right out of court. You can't have a third party interfering in police business because that's the kind of stuff that'll happen. That's exactly what will happen. And then I know for a fact the police will arrest him because he has no jurisdiction where he is. He's relying on the fact that he used to be famous. That's the only thing I think that's keeping him out of jail. Because if a bounty hunter from another state showed up to this case and they wasn't semi-famous, they would have been arrested already. Unless they had legitimate paperwork saying, we need you to find this person. He don't even have a bounty for this kid. He don't even have a bounty for him. He just showed up and said, I'll look for him for free. Bounty hunters typically only go looking for somebody when a bounty has been paid. And then they go. They don't just show up for free unless they're trying to get something else. He already got money, so what he's trying to get is fame. That's it. That's the only thing he's trying to get. This dude need to sit down somewhere. He looked like an old leather belt. I ain't even kidding. Have y'all seen his skin? He just looked like an old leather belt with like blonde fur hanging off of it. You need to sit your old ass down somewhere. While you got real bounty hunters out there kicking in doors and arresting real criminals, you run around trying to get famous or trying to get famous again. It's over. You had your last hurrah. You had your one time in the sun. Everybody got to watch you every single night on, what was the channel his show was on? Wasn't it Lifetime or AMC or I don't even remember what channel it was on because I never watched that boring stuff anyway because I actually know real bounty hunters and real bounty hunters don't operate like that. Real bounty hunters don't put handcuffs on you and sit in the back of the car and pray with you and hope that your life turns around. They don't tell you to come to church with me and all that stuff. Real bounty hunters kick your teeth in, put handcuffs on you, and then two guys grab you and throw you in the back of an SUV and then they haul you off to jail. And they don't care how beaten and bloody you are. That's how real bounty hunters operate. They coming in there destroying you. This dude on here, dear Lord, we like to pray for this individual, blah, blah, blah. Man, shut up. If a person is bad enough that they have a bounty out on them, then praying for them ain't gonna do nothing. That means that person is a bona fide criminal, and you just need to get over it. Do your job in Hawaii, which is get bounties, go arrest people. Your job is not to harass total strangers all the way across the country from where you live. Because I want y'all to understand, he does not have jurisdiction to be where he is. He does not have a legal bounty that gives him permission to be where he is. So he is involving himself and interfering in a police investigation. So I would not be shocked if this ends up with him going to jail. He's done been arrested before. So it ain't like it can't happen again. He's been arrested for sticking his nose in police business. He's also been arrested for DUI and a bunch of other stuff. So this guy ain't like the squeaky cleanest dude in the world. So, you know, I've been looking at this and I think it's pretty funny. This shows you how screwed up America is. The story switched from caring about what happened to this girl to focusing all our time and attention on an old washed up bounty hunter. Have you noticed the last few days ain't nobody mentioned the victim? All the talk has been about Dog the Bounty Hunter. So he's taking the whole spotlight off of this and put it on himself. That's all that's happening now. Every interview is Dog the Bounty Hunter. And then everybody got mad because Saturday Night Live did a roast of him or a spoof or something. Like they did like a spoof of Dog the Bounty Hunter. And everybody's like, this is not a laughing matter. Yes, it is. Because Dog the Bounty Hunter is something to be laughed at. You got no business sticking your nose in this. And now you done took all the spotlight away from where it should be, which is finding the guy who was responsible, and you done put it all on yourself. Every day now he's doing news interviews. They talking to this man like he's an actual cop. He's not. He's not a cop. He's a guy who's trying to steal the spotlight. And once this is all over, when they finally find this dude, he's going to go back to his little island in Hawaii, and ain't nobody going to remember him again. It's a damn shame that those people lost their daughter and have to put up with this clown. It's bad enough they have to put up with the family of the person that killed the girl and they lawyer. And now you throw this clown in there and they have to put up with him too? I would sue everybody. If I was that family, I would sue everybody. The feds, the cops. I would sue Dog for sticking his nose in where it don't belong. I would sue the news people for putting him on TV every day. I would sue them all if I was that family. Even if I didn't win, I would sue them all just for GP. Because that's pretty messed up, man. I'm going to tell you straight up. If it was me and that was my child, y'all will see a spectacle. Y'all will see Dog getting stomped out live on the air. That's what y'all, just out of pure rage, y'all will see me stomping his ass live on camera. That'd be the only thing that will help his ratings, is him getting an ass whooping. That, man, when you a parent, you don't play that kind of shit, man. I know how them people feel. I couldn't imagine something happened to my kids. So it's pretty messed up that he doing this. And he needs to just chill out and go on somewhere. Because it's really slimy. It's really grifter, nasty behavior. And you guys know I can't stand grifters. I can't stand people that see a situation like this and look at it as a money-making opportunity. What kind of slime ball tries to make money off the fact that somebody got killed? Like, this dude is pathetic, man. And A&E or whoever, History Channel, whoever is hosting what's left of his bounty hunter show, they need to cancel that show. They need to tell him, look, man, what you doing is pretty disgusting. And we don't want you on our airwaves anymore. So we canceling your show. If another news or another channel picks it up, good for you. Because that happens all the time. One channel will cancel a show, another channel will pick it up. ABC and CBS do this crap all the time. You know? So I just think that they need to cancel his show just to show him that what he's doing is wrong. Because it is, man. I mean, I honestly have not seen slimy behavior like this just live on display for everybody to see. Like, how can people see this and not want to throw up? I mean, every time I see him giving an interview talking about all the new tips that he done got and all the evidence that he done picked up. Okay, what are you doing picking up evidence? What are you doing touching evidence? If there's evidence, you're supposed to do this. Hey, police, I found some evidence y'all can use. You're not supposed to mess with it. You're not supposed to collect it. You're not supposed to try to pretend like you're a real cop, because you're not a real cop. You're not even a real bounty hunter except for in the state of Hawaii. Because you guys know he was arrested for doing bounty hunting services in a state where he wasn't registered. I think it was Arizona. I can't remember exactly. But he went to another state to try to arrest somebody else. And he was not registered and he did not have the proper paperwork. So the real police showed up and arrested him. Because you can't just go any state you want and put handcuffs on people. It's against the law. Even if you are a registered bounty hunter, you have to register in every state that you are doing bounty hunting services in. You can't just roll up and handcuff somebody. It's against the law. It's called kidnapping. Okay? If a bounty hunter from Minnesota drove all the way down here to Tennessee and threw some handcuffs on me and didn't tell me why, that bounty hunter's going to jail for kidnapping. Because he's out of his jurisdiction. And he's not registered to arrest people in this state. So he would go to jail. Even if I was wanted, even if the police were looking for me, he would still go to jail. That's the way it works in bounty hunting. So he's way, way, way out of his business. He shouldn't be involved in this at all. And I think they should teach him a lesson by putting his ass in jail. I would. If I was the feds, I would do it. And since he likes the camera so much, since he likes publicity so much, I would do it live on the air. I would be like, hey, can you turn around, please? What's going on? Oh, you're under arrest for impeding a police and federal investigation. You touching evidence. You're talking to witnesses. You're harassing witnesses and potential suspects. Because the mom and dad of that dude are potential suspects. Because there's evidence to come out that said basically they helped him get away. They've been lying the whole time. So that makes them suspects all of a sudden. So you're questioning suspects. Sorry, but only one group of people get to do that. It's called law enforcement. Bounty hunters don't get to question suspects or potential suspects. So this guy is completely breaking the law. Like I said, if it wasn't for the fact that he used to be famous, I think he'd already be in jail. If he was just a regular Joe Smo bounty hunter, he would already be locked up for this. I think they need to forget about his dumb TV show. Put him in jail where he belongs. And that's simple as that. Man, I've been getting a bunch of these likely scam calls. My phone automatically blocks like scam calls. And yesterday I had like 20 of them. I don't know who it is trying to call me, but it don't matter. If I pick up the phone and you doing this, hello? Is this Davy? No, it's not. Because that's what they do. Like I had one dude call talking to me about my medication, talking to me about my insurance and stuff. And he was like, we are calling from your insurance company? And I was like, what's the name of my insurance company? That is not relevant. I am calling because you had ordered medication. I said, no, I didn't. I said, you're calling from my insurance company, but you don't even know the name of my insurance company? I said, so you work for a company you don't know the name of? And he kept on saying, that is not important. What is important is that we make sure that you are healthy and we make sure that you are getting your medication. I said, I got my medication. So answer my question. Who do you work for? And next thing you know, I got a dial tone where he hung up. Like, dude, come on, man. Get up out of town with that stuff. Ain't nobody trying to hear all that. You're not getting no money out of me. You're just not. It's not happening. I don't give money to strangers who call me on the phone. I don't give money to anybody except my family. So you ain't never going to get paid off me like that. I had that one too, Verse. Somebody calling pretending to be a lawyer. I heard that you are recently in accident. Are you in need of lawyer services? No, I'm good, Holmes. I wasn't in an accident, and I don't need some guy from Saudi Arabia to be my lawyer in America. Oh no, I am in America. No, you're not, dude. Just be quiet. Just tell me you're a scam already. I had one dude, like I ain't even playing. I told him straight up. I said, dude, just tell me what your scam is. Cause he called talking about Bitcoin or something. Do you not know what Bitcoin is? I was like, everybody knows what Bitcoin is. I am selling Bitcoin at record low prices. I said, dude, I don't mess around with that crypto stuff. Because guess what? Cryptocurrency is only good for the dark web. When you're going online to buy something that you probably shouldn't be buying. That's all Bitcoin is good for. Have you guys noticed all the shady websites? All the places you shouldn't be are the places that use Bitcoin? That's because it can't be traced by the police. It's untraceable. That's why all these shady websites like on the dark web and all that, that's why they use Bitcoin. So you calling me talking about that, I don't mess with that stuff. I make money. My customers don't pay me in Bitcoin. They pay me in cash. So, no, I don't want nothing to do with that stuff. Oh, I get that one all the time. Where they tell me my car insurance expired when I know better. I ain't listening to that stuff. I had one argue with me. Like, argue with me to the point like, you are not listening. I know for a fact your car insurance is expired and you need to pay us. I said, dude, my payments to my car insurance, not to mention my house insurance and my business insurance, all automatically withdraws from my account. And I know I can go look on my bank account and see where my insurance withdrawal is. So how is my insurance lapsed when I know for a fact that they taking the payments out and I know for a fact I'm covered? Because they send me, like every 3 months, they send me this big packet with all my insurance cards in it, all my information, what's covered, what's not covered, how many dollars is covered, all of that stuff. They send me one of those every 3 months. Matter of fact, hang on. I think I got one. Let me see. Yeah. Here's one right here. I get them every 3 months. And all it does is just tell me if there's any changes. Like if my rates are going up, they going down, if my coverage changing. I get them every 3 months. So I'm sitting there telling this dude, I said, man, my insurance is fine. Would you get off it already? Like, I want to know what's going on over in that country to where they got so many scammers. Like, why is that country so broke where y'all have to keep calling America trying to scam people? Don't y'all have anybody in y'all own country to scam? I'm just saying, it's like, it's ridiculous at this point. Yes, I know. I've been demonetized. You don't have to tell me. Can anybody tell me anything I said in this stream that warrants demonetization? I just like to know what am I saying to make YouTube keep doing this? Except that, you know, what happened to that we want to help black creators stuff? Yeah, we want to help them get off the website. Cultural appropriation with the voice. Yeah, probably. I wouldn't doubt it, dude. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't know what I don't know what I'm doing now. I don't know exactly what's causing me to keep getting demonetized, except that it's just a bot system that just automatically does it. Because it doesn't matter. I mean, everything I said in this stream makes perfect sense. It's nothing bad. It's nothing horrible. I guess maybe because of the case, I think maybe they probably looked at the title and thought I was going to be talking about that girl dying or whatever. So that's probably it. Who knows? I don't know. But they do the same thing when I do anime too. So, I mean, maybe it's just me. They're trying to make this an uphill climb. Well, I'm not doing the hey guys. If that's what they want, they can forget it. Man, I went to work last night, guys. That job took me 15 minutes. I went to clean an exhaust system that was already clean. And the reason it was already clean is because it was at a Target. I just got a couple new contracts from Target, the department stores. And you know how they have the little food court in there? Well, they have an exhaust hood in there. But all they have is pizza. And they have a pizza oven in there. Okay, pizza ovens don't make grease. So I go in there and I look at it and I was like, there ain't no grease. What am I supposed to do? So I just took pictures of it, logged it on my report, and went home. Made $500. Seriously, $500. It took me 15 minutes to go to the roof, take pictures of the fans, come back down, take pictures of the hood system, fill out my report, leave a copy of it with the manager, and walk out the door. Took me 15 minutes to do that. And I made $500 for that. I was just like, and you know what's funny? I got another target tonight and another target the next night. So I'm going to do the same thing for two more nights. Walk in, take some pictures, and go home. Because they never use these things. They never use them. Pizza ovens don't make grease and they don't make dirt. So there's nothing to clean. Like I might have to, spray something on and wipe it off a little bit with a rag, but they're paying money for nothing. Because I didn't do jack last night. Not a thing. And I was just like, man, this is the easiest money ever. And you guys wonder why I don't care about what's going on here. Are you kidding me? I'm finna make, after tonight and tomorrow, that's $1,500 for 45 minutes of my time. Yeah, I'm never gonna care about this that much. Because it's probably gonna take me 15 minutes tonight to get that done. Because I promise you they never use them things. So I'm gonna go in there, take some quick pictures, Write my report. I'm out again. Now I have to actually show up. I can't just not show up. I have to actually be on site and talk to the manager, because the manager will call and be like, "Hey, nobody showed up." So I gotta be there. Plus, I don't mind, going. I mean, maybe there's a chance they have used them and they are dirty. It's a possibility. But the one last night, there was no dirt. So I'm not mad. I appreciate it. Thank you. This is going to be the easiest week I've had in a long time. I work all the way up until the 14th of this month. And then after the 14th, I don't work again until the 27th of this month. That whole week, me and my woman are thinking about going to Florida. So I don't know if I'm going to be doing content, because I'm thinking about taking a trip down to Florida. Hey, Lilith, why'd you delete that person? I mean, I don't care about what they were talking about, but you didn't have to ban them. I don't care about Nick Ricada and Ethan Ralph. That ain't my business. If I wanted to talk about them, trust me, I would. I don't care what they're doing. I know about it, but I don't care about it. The reason I don't mess with Nick Ricada and whatever he's doing is not because I'm afraid to, but it's because I told him straight up, man to man, that I was going to leave him alone. After the whole incident, I told him myself, I'm done messing with you. So I'm going to leave the man alone. That's the only reason, because I'm just keeping my word. I don't care if him and Ethan Ralph want to argue, that's them. They the ones that used to be friends. They used to be buddies or whatever. Okay? Because that whole kill stream thing that I did, they were all buddies and friends and pals and stuff. And that's them. I don't care. I stay out of that stuff. Anyways, guys, I actually got some more content on tap today that I gotta try to get done. I know it's early. Actually, it's 12 o'clock. That ain't early. That's midday. But I'm gonna end this stream because I got some other stuff I gotta try to get to. Man, I ain't thinking about these people. Not even gonna address them no more. Why do you guys think that the chat's not restricted? I'm not addressing these people no more. I got the slow motion on so they can't spam, but I don't care what they call me. The hell with them. Call me whatever you want. You still watching? That's all I got to say. You're still watching me. Regardless of how you feel about me, regardless of what you call me, when it's all said and done, you're still coming to watch. That's the only thing that matters. If any of these people believe any of the stuff that they say about me, don't you think they would stop watching? I would. If I thought somebody was a rapist, I don't think I would be watching their content. Anywho's, let me get off here. I'll be back on in a little while. I actually got to take off and go do some stuff. And then I'll be back on in a little while. Appreciate y'all coming out. Y'all know where all the stuff is.
You feel
all your deeds laid bare, all your sins punished.